Democratic gubernatorial candidate Vincent Sheheen comes from a long line of public officials elected from the small town of Camden. His family roots here date back to 1895, when his great-grandfather, a Lebanese immigrant, migrated down from Virginia and settled here. The Sheheen name is very well known in this small town and has helped Vincent Sheheen get elected as a Democrat in an increasingly Republican area.
And to be honest with you, when I went to Columbia, I really didn't know why I ran as a Democrat. In large part of it's because of the family I came from and just the tradition I grew up in. But when I got there, I quickly figured out that at least in South Carolina, the Republican Party had gone more of an anti-government approach, which wasn't consistent with what I believe, because I do believe that there is a role for government to play. It's not going to solve all our problems. It's not going to, take care of everything that we need to take care of in the state. But there's a legitimate role for it to play. And so for the things that government does, I really believe it should do them well, and we should expect them to do that well. But I do think that in elections, the issues crystallize. And throughout this campaign, I've been talking about rebuilding an effort to grow the economy, to grow jobs in the state. And that's not the message that obviously she's mentioned it, but it's not really what she ran on in the primary. She ran on much more continuing that adversarial relationship with legislators in Columbia.
His success this fall in the general election against Republican Nikki Haley will depend on whether he can replicate this feat on a larger scale and win as a Democrat in an increasingly Republican state. This is Robert Barra for PostandCourier.com.